All right, all right, all right. Hello and welcome to the We Shine Media Spotlight tonight. I am your host, Angela A. Love Lewis, and I'm here to spotlight the co-authors of the anthology From Rock Bottom to Rock Stars. And so I'm super excited to talk to the ladies. And this is a special occasion because we have, I think it's about 13 total, including the visionary author, which is Dr. Tanya Davis. They are excited about not only releasing their book, but they have dropped the ebook and they are pushing for bestseller status. So I want you all to come in, like this broadcast, share it out, tag people, because we're going to have the ladies on all night long, right? So each author will hopefully will be able to come on, say a little something, but we're starting out tonight at the 8 p.m. hour. Then we'll come back at, 7 p.m. for Central Standard Time, 8 for Central Standard Time, and then 9 Central Standard Time. So each one are coming on, and we're going to have a great time talking about the authors, talking about why they became a part of this project, and then, of course, all the festivities that are going on this weekend with Women Who Rock Nashville. So if y'all will bear with me one moment, I'm going to go ahead and bring on one of the co-authors that is here in the back office. I'm going to bring her on screen so we can get to talking, right? So welcome to the stage, Dr. Patricia Jackson. Hey, Dr. Patricia, how are you?
Hello, I'm great. I'm great. How are you?
I am fantastic and super excited to have you here. I was letting them know that this anthology, you guys are rocking and rolling with it, and you all are making big waves because not only are y'all dropping the book, the ebook is out and y'all are pushing for bestseller, but then y'all have a big gala this weekend, right?
Right, right,
So
right.
let's go backwards. Let's talk about the gala. So tell us what to expect. I know that you are affiliated with Women Who Rock Nashville. So first share what that is so for the audience and maybe they're not aware.
Okay. Yes, I am a member of the board of Women Who Rock Nashville with Dr. Tanya Davis. I am the mental health therapist for the board. And Women Who Rock Nashville is a nonprofit. It's a organization that is really there to recognize, the accomplishments of women in all walks of life.
Mhm.
Different arenas, the things that they do. It's also
I can't hear you now, Doctor. I'm assuming somebody probably called you, so it probably knocked out your volume. If you want to leave and then come back in, then I can bring you back on screen. Yeah, that's okay. It happens all the time. So, for those of you who are getting ready to wait for Dr. Patricia to come back on, this has been a amazing project. These ladies have came together, and again, the title of the book is From Rock Bottom to Rock Stars. And so y'all know what that means. That means that something has happened in life that has taken you down a path that maybe you didn't want to go. Whether it is, divorce, whether it is, dealing with some type of, addiction, whether it is dealing with, some type of molestation or abuse, whatever the case is, oftentimes we may hit rock bottom. But what these ladies have displayed is the resilience, the fortitude, the tenacity to not stay rock bottom, but to fight their way to the top, to, see some light at the end of the tunnel so that they can become rock stars, meaning that they have transitioned and transformed their lives to really do some things that have put them at the top of their game. They have, like Dr. Patricia, getting her doctoral degree. All of those things are things that maybe where she was before, when she was at rock bottom, never thought was possible. Never thought, she would be able to move forward and get out of the rut that she was in. But because she was able to do so, like all these other ladies, now they're here to share their stories, not only for the ability to, get the story out here and do it in support of Women Who Rock Nashville, but also be able to truly help people get inspired and empowered to know that wherever you are, you don't have to stay there. You can definitely come from what they say from what is it? From behind the eight ball or from being the underdog, or from being the black sheep of the family, whatever that looks like for you, you can come from there and shoot to the top. You can become a rock star in your own right. And so even though sometimes we go through trials and tribulations, these ladies have really displayed strength and resiliency. And that is one of the beautiful things about the human spirit. Even when you're going through, even when you're knocked down, even when you are dealing with things, it also positions you to have an opportunity to really see yourself as getting to the next level. And it may take some time. It may be, really difficult. And I see y'all coming in. So thank y'all so much. Make sure you share this out. Lakeisha said that's true. It's true. And yes, thanks for telling the ladies congratulations. I'm telling you, this has been a labor of love for them. They have really shared their stories. And I'm telling you, when you think about when you go through things, a lot of times it's so private. And a lot of times we don't want other people to know what we've been through. But the strength of these ladies to be able to share their story unapologetically and say that this is where I was, but guess what? It's not where I am now. And I can encourage somebody else and give them inspiration that I don't care how bad it looks. You can come out. You can come through. You can get to the other side. There is something, one of the ladies that we did a project for last month, and I Love Her, the title of her book was, From Beauty to Ashes. And that is what God can do for you. He can give you beauty for your ashes. When you think that, you've been knocked down and drugged through things and, all those things that happen in life that we just don't see a way out, but God can make a way. And so I love that these ladies have, been transparent and authentic with their stories to kind of give you an opportunity to look behind the veil at what was going on in their lives, but now see the manifestation, see where they are at. And shout out to Dr. Tanya Davis. She is the visionary behind this project, as well as the founder of Women Who Rock Nashville. This is an amazing organization, as Dr. Patricia was in the midst of talking about before she got had some technical difficulties. So hopefully she will be back on soon. But listen, tonight we're talking to the ladies. They're coming back on again at 8 o'clock for some other authors, and then again at 9 o'clock. So, this is just a great opportunity. But again, they released a bestseller today. So if you have not had an opportunity to get it, I'm going to put it in the chat. So y'all make sure y'all go to Amazon. Let me make sure. Yeah, there it is. There's the link. Make sure you go to Amazon. Click on here. You can download the ebook for $2.99. Y'all, small price to pay to help support somebody's dreams. And we can help these ladies achieve bestseller status, which they deserve. And not only that, give them a 5-star rating. Give them a good review. Because I'm telling you, when you are in a position to tell your story and you show up and you do it, that deserves people to, give you applause and pat you on the back and shout you out, because it can be very difficult. But in the midst of that, they were able to push through, write their stories, and now they're celebrating this weekend for the phenomenal gala that happens, every year. And so Dr. Tanya, of course, is behind the scenes doing her thing, making it happen. She's handling the last minute details, because if you've ever put on a major production, it takes a lot to make it happen, right? And so that is what she's doing. She's making sure, but these ladies are showing up to carry the torch, to carry the mantle, as they say, to show up so that they can tell you a little bit more about this anthology. And again, it was 13 total coming together to really give people an idea of what it means, because Women Who Rock Nashville, presents this From Rock Bottom to Rock Stars Anthology. And so for those of you who are not familiar, an anthology is really just an opportunity for different people to come together with a shared theme, a shared story, a something that allows them to come in here individually, write their chapter, tell their story, and then it's a collaboration. And so I love it because for one, it helps people to tap into other people's platforms. So if that is something that you would be interested in doing, definitely reach out to me, because I'm telling you, we all have a story. We all have something to say. We all have something that can help somebody else along the way. So don't think that you're out here by yourself. There's plenty of other people who are going through some similar things. But with that being said, it may not seem like it. But guess what? When you come forward and you tell your story and you put it out there, you realize that you're not alone. You're not by yourself. Somebody else has been through some struggles, through some trauma, through some, some different things. Good evening, Regina. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I know y'all are wondering what is going on. And again, we had a guest on, and she had some technical difficulties. Y'all know these cell phones, when a phone call comes through, it would knock things out. So with that being said, hopefully she will make it back on here shortly. If not, we have more of the co-authors coming on at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. I'm sorry, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So they will be coming in to tell their story and just really celebrating the fact that they are pushing for bestseller. And again, as I said, the link is in the comments. Make sure, hey Shannon, thanks so much for coming in. It's good to see you. Women Who Rock Nashville. Regina said, girl, I already know how business is going. Yes, it's always something, I'm telling you. But guess what? It doesn't stop. We still keep pushing through. We still keep going. We still show up, because bottom line, it's something to talk about in terms of letting the word get out that these ladies have put together an amazing project. When you read their stories, you're going to be inspired, because you're going to think, wow, they have been through a lot. But so have so many other people, and each time you don't stay there, you continue to get up, you continue to push forward, even in the midst of being in jail, even in the midst of like I said, dealing with loss. It's so many things that hit us, and it hits us so hard. And Regina said, thank you, Regina. She said she purchased hers already. So we're excited, because we are pushing for these ladies, hopefully, to walk into their gala as best-selling authors. So if you're tuning in, if you catch this replay, make sure you go on $2.99. Make sure that you do that. And make sure that you catch the opportunity to read their stories, because I'm telling you, it's very powerful. I'm looking at Dr. Patricia saying she's on, but I don't see her in the back office. So let me give it a minute to come through. But I'm telling y'all, look, this is what happens when you're on air and you trying to do things, and you got to ad lib, and y'all see me trying to figure out what I'm going to say to y'all while I'm waiting on her to come back in. So look, this is just reality, y'all. Real life, real time, doing what it does. So give me a second. I'm gonna try and get on with her and see. So y'all better come on and catch this last minute in real time stuff we got to do. But again, it's all about really coming to celebrate these ladies for what they're doing. And again, this is a anthology. This is an opportunity for them to share with you who they are, what they do, a little bit about their story. They can't give it all to you, because you got to buy the book, right? But they're gonna give you a little something to tune into, and to read, and to get inspired by. And if you know someone who is going through some things, if you know somebody who feels like they've hit their rock bottom, sow a seed and share this book with them, because I'm telling you, it's nothing more powerful than recognizing that where I'm at, somebody else has been there too. And if they can make it out, if they can get to the other side, then guess what? I have opportunity to do the same thing. So I am, again, very excited about having them to be here tonight. So again, if Dr. Patricia's not able to get on here in the next few minutes, then I'll go ahead and close this out, and then we'll be back at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, hopefully you all have, went on, purchased the book. Go to the Facebook page and check out Women Who Rock Nashville. See what they got going on this weekend. It's always a huge gala. It's always a huge celebration. They honor people, give them awards. They are spotlighting people who are out here making a difference and being the change they want to see. Women who are in business, women who, are doing things that require to pay a little homage to them, really celebrate who they are and what they're doing. And I think that that is super exciting. So Regina, yes, she asked how many authors. So Dr. Tanya Davis is the visionary, and then the 12 other ladies that came on as co-authors, so it's a total of 13. And I'm telling you, they have knocked it out the park. Dr. Tanya came in and said hello, so thank you so much. Dr. Tanya, I was letting them know something happened with Dr. Patricia's phone, and so she's out. But hopefully, if she can't make it back in, we're definitely going to continue on at the top of the next hour, and then at the top of the hour following that. Because with everybody, we're working with schedules. Because y'all know, honey, it is. Thick and deep behind the scenes getting ready for this gala. So Dr. Tanya, we pull our hats off to you because I know that you have consistently had a sold out event that has been the talk of the town. It's a night to remember. It's things that go on there, from the level of sponsors to the level of people who are being recognized for the night. They are being celebrated, and you do an excellent job at that. And so shout out to you and your team for what you all are doing. And not only that, but then, she was an overachiever, because in the midst of putting together this amazing event, she decided to be a visionary author for this anthology. So I'm telling y'all, Dr. Tanya Davis, honey, extraordinary individual. Her story is amazing. So you definitely need to, check that out, follow her and see what she has going on. But her life, when you get to read not only what she put in the chapter, but just her life prior to that, you get to find so much to inspire you, that if she's able to have been through this and she's where she is now, leading an amazing organization, being a real estate agent, all these beautiful things that are happening, you will be able to say that, listen, if I'm at rock bottom today, I can definitely get to the top and become a rock star myself. So that's where we're at. You are so welcome, Tanya. I'm glad to, shout you out. It's been a pleasure working with you on this project. And I know that this is just at the beginning, y'all. She's been doing Women Who Rock Nashville for some time. This is the first anthology, but they have so much other things going on. They have, a magazine out there doing community work. It's so many great things that this organization is doing. So if you're in the Nashville or surrounding area, tap in, follow Dr. Tanya, so you can find out how you can get connected. Because I'm telling you, you become what you're connected to. If you're connected to somebody who's out here doing things, guess what? You want to go out here and start doing things as well. So you want that energy. You want to be surrounded by positive people doing positive things, being active in the community, and really, and my dog is showing out, y'all. He's in here shaking and doing everything. Any other time he'll be asleep, but today he wants to do all things while I'm trying to figure out how to keep this going and see if Dr. Patricia can get in. So again, I thank you all for being here. I'm assuming that there's still some technical difficulties. So what we'll do, I'll go ahead and end this broadcast, and then we'll come back at the top of the hour, and we'll have some more of the amazing women who are part of the From Rock Bottom to Rock Stars Anthology. And again, y'all, if you have not had opportunity, in the comments already, it's the Amazon link. We're pushing for bestsellers. So every person who downloads this, purchases it, downloads it, open it up and read some pages, leave a review, a 5-star review, and then, write some commentary about what you think so far about the book. We would definitely appreciate it, because I'm telling you, they have really put together an amazing project, and I think it deserves bestseller status. And so make sure you do that. Make sure you do it. And if you know somebody else, don't just get one, get multiple copies, so you can send to people who you think may need to hear the stories of these ladies. Because I'm telling you, life happens. Life be lifing, as they say. So at any given time, it can be anybody. It could be us. It could be you, me, or someone we know and love. And we don't want them to be stuck. We want them to be able to get out and know that no matter where you are, you could hit rock bottom, whether it's a financial issue, whether it is, hey, Melissa, thanks so much for coming on. Whether it's financial issues, whether it is, like I said, divorce, whether it is grieving and going through the death of the grieving process because you lost someone, maybe you've been molested, maybe you've had, some sexual traumas, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe you grew up and you were raised by foster family. You didn't have a good childhood. Whatever that looks like for you, at your worst, at your rock bottom, you want people to know that, yes, things happen, but guess what? We are here. Somebody's cheering you on. Somebody's supporting you. Somebody's encouraging you to know that you can make it through. You can overcome it. It may take some time. It's not going to be an overnight process, but if you stick with it, if you keep going, if you put your trust in God, if you believe Him, and you know that, honey, it takes the faith of a mustard seed, and it's a small amount, but I know it seems huge when you're in the midst of that. But I'm telling you, if you can just keep persevering, keep keep persevering, and keep allowing yourself to keep moving forward one step at a time, it is going to happen for you. So I think I saw a message of somebody else maybe getting ready to hop on. So y'all, we're gonna I'm gonna give it a few more minutes because y'all know I'm trying to stretch it out so we can make it do what it do. But at the end of the day, it is still exciting, to know that they are out here with this project and that they have this amazing event happening this weekend. So if somebody's in here on the chat line that is attending, you've already got your tickets, you've already got your dress, you already going to be fabulous. Honey, let me know in the chat so I can shout you out. Yes, Dr. Tanya, I see what she says she's on, but I think she may be in a different one of the other links for one of the other broadcasts because I don't see her in the back office. So, but y'all know, listen, technology will have you all over the place. I appreciate y'all sticking with us. I appreciate y'all hanging in there while we're working through the technical difficulties. I'm telling you. No, I don't see you all. Make sure that you are in the Tanya, if you can let them know. I don't see them in this broadcast, so maybe they're in a different one. Maybe they're in because I put up, for one for each hour. So maybe they're in the wrong one because I don't see either one of them in the back office for the one broadcast I'm in there right now. Yeah, okay. They are saying they're backstage, but at any rate, Sean says, I'm going, she's going, come on, Sean, yes. Sean said, super excited to be going to the Women Who Rock Nashville Gala. That is, honey, I'm telling y'all, I've seen pictures from some of the previous ones, and it has been outstanding. I'm telling you, they are out there drinking, eating good, dancing, having a good time, celebrating. All these people who are being, recognized. And that's really important, y'all. Recognition is huge when you let people know that give them their flowers while they're here, right? Celebrate people. When you have a win, I don't care how big or small it is, you should be celebrating yourself. Know that it's difficult out here, and a lot of people, go through some different things. But when you have a win, celebrate that. When you see other people out here doing things, congratulate them. Life is hard enough as it is, but when you have people who can encourage you and push you, it makes all the difference. And for Tanya to be that person who, created this space for people to be celebrated, for women in the Nashville area to be acknowledged for their accomplishments. That's huge. And so when we say Women Who Rock Nashville, they are doing big things. So y'all, let me see what is going on because I'm seeing backstage, but y'all see I'm on here, so I don't see any of that. So let me see what I can do to get us back on. Stay tuned. However you got there, stay there for a minute, and we're going to come right back, okay? I'll talk to y'all later.